still love him. Fuck him. Young nigga, big heart, big nuts, big.
www.lovethenumber.jamradio.com. It's Friday, and y'all know on Fridays we keeping it real with Rillos. Appreciate everybody who was tuned in for cocktails and confessions. Shout out to the homie Quiet Storm who came through. The drink was called Warm and Toasty. Make sure you check it out.
Nigga, that shit good in them motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to try some out. I'm trying to make sure I get all the business stuff out the way, because tonight we're gonna have a great night. We're gonna be headed over to the Zumbero 13101 Kirkendall Drive. Doing an open mic tonight. I'll be hosting, and my co-host is right here, Mr. Cornelius White. Going on, bringing a lot of laughs tonight. I'm back. It feels good to be back. I ain't had I know it's an open mic, but I'm gonna treat it like it's a show. I'm gonna get up there, I'm gonna kick back, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna make sure everybody, drinking and eating and just having a good time. Are we doing a show after this one tonight? Is Cookie out of town?
I haven't heard from Cookie, so
I didn't know, like, I don't get her updates, so she could be getting on a plane, but it could be 5 days ago.
Right.
So I'll be thinking she out of town and she
already
be
back
alive. Exactly. So
I think people be doing that intentionally.
No, I do it intentionally.
You petty.
I'm serious. People like to look like they going places and doing stuff.
No, she actually be going places. It just already happened.
Because like I've run across people who said they like in New York, and then I see them like at a mic, and I'm like, dude.
And they be like, don't tell nobody you saw me.
Right.
Shit, I'm gonna take a picture.
I liked it and everything. I was like, congratulations, positivity, and all of a sudden you sit here.
Yeah, and see what I do is I go take a picture and make sure they in the background.
Right.
And I tag myself here right now.
Right.
Like, is that such and such in the background? And I ain't gonna lie, I just be like, yeah, that's him.
Tell him try to help him out with his alibi.
Damn.
I'm here too, wherever he at.
So y'all gonna get the comedy situation. So is this gonna be every Friday?
It won't be next Friday because that's Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. But we will return that following weekend, which it'll be the Loud Fest is that weekend too.
Yeah.
So I think that's the 5th. Are we recording on the 5th or the 6th?
I'm not sure if we're gonna do that. I had to get with tomorrow, but I'm thinking she said the 6th maybe.
All right, because the next Friday is the 5th.
Yeah. Okay. No, 5th. That's a Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, so that Friday is the 4th. So yeah, we'll be doing a show there on the 4th, and then the 5th and 6th to be the Loud Fest.
Yeah, we're only doing one day at the Loud Fest.
All right, gotcha.
We'll do both days. And the 4th, we got invited to this new spot. But I don't know the details, so I'll shut up. You okay, Lexi?
It was on the tip, so I figured you was gonna come through with the name of it. What's good? My bad, I didn't mean to lock you out, man. I don't want the nigga coming here attacking people, slapping the shit out of niggas for locking them out. I know half the lights out there. We need to talk to the landlord.
Yeah, why don't you go out there with your light skin?
Shit, I was a little scared. I was a little scared. Yesterday, the parking lot was packed. I had to park all the way down there by the Metro bus stop. That don't make no sense. What's up, Mr. White? How your day been going, man?
Oh man, I've had a hell of a day. I was more or less going to get lunch today, and in the midst of going to get lunch, some kind of way it was traffic, and there was a lot of traffic. The traffic was like at a good halt for a minute, and I didn't. I guess. I was confused about if I had put gas in it. And I have had a hell of lunch really was just like a good episode of why a single man needs to have like friends that like got their shit together. Be like, hey bro, did you do this? Or have you checked on this? Or are you paying attention to this? Because literally
you ran out of gas.
All the time somebody gonna ask you is if you got gas in your car, is if they ride with you.
Need a ride.
Or if they need a ride.
And like I don't know, I had gas, I just didn't have enough to make it to where I was going. It didn't help that good stall light. Well, I guess traffic and just waiting just kind of burned it out a little bit more.
See, that's your half for the story. I was at the mall with my wife. I had took off today, and I never take off, but it's coming up to the end of the year, and I had to use the day. So when I take off or I got any off time, she finds a way to fill that time up with shit to do. So today she filled it up with, let's go to the mall and go window shopping. We're in the mall, not window shopping. She actually buying shit. She bought something at every store we went into, but we was just supposed to be window shopping. So we probably came home with like 9 pairs of shoes, a bunch of Christmas toys and shit like that. And then we carrying this shit. We about to go into our last store when you called me. And she's like, I really want to go in this store. And I said, oh,
Right.
baby, Corn just called. You know, we might need to scoop him up on the Beltway on the way home. And she was like, where you at? I was like, on the Beltway. She was like, the Beltway and what? And I was like, the Beltway and 45. She was like, oh yeah, you're going to be there a while.
Like literally, I'm at the point on the Beltway where
Wait, it's split.
The split.
Yeah.
I'm in that lane for like to come up and come to 45 North. I'm in that lane and it's coming to the.
It would have took us a long time to get to you just because you got every single lane is merging right there.
Exactly.
So
And
what happened?
A gentleman jumped out of
The
his
Lord
vehicle.
made a way.
I'm trying to tell you because I'm in slippers. I'm in some sandals. Because I'm going to get lunch. I'm relaxed. I'm like comfortable as shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just left the crib. I'm like happy, positive.
You done checked the ratings on the restaurant and shit.
Like, I'm cool as shit right now, right? And like,
Saw them oxtails online.
man, I was gonna go support, and I'm going right, and just so happened, this guy jumps out of his car, and he was like, "What's wrong with it, brother?" And I was just
Was
like,
he black or white?
"It's a white man."
What?
Let's give it up to the white fellas in the world,
Yeah,
man.
you can't even turn it down.
Positivity. So this gentleman helps. He pushed my vehicle off to the side, and he was just like, "You gotta stay in your car because it ain't safe out here." And he hopped back in
he
his
voted for
car,
Biden.
and like he was a good dude, man.
Yeah.
And then this Hispanic guy who was the tow truck driver, he sounded like a nice guy at first. He did.
They start talking them numbers on your ass.
What?
250, bruh.
Nah, wait till you figure out how much it really cost to get the car rolling.
My dude literally hustled me for like $100. He was just like, it's $100 to get you from here, and he was gonna take me back to my house. And I was just like, all right, cool, I'll deal with that because you hustling. But he's like, all right, I tell you what, I got a buddy. He has a mechanic shop, and it's closer to your house. If you'll let me take you to my buddy, I'll lower the price. What you lowering it $80.
Okay.
All right, so I get to your buddy, and I'm thinking, you know, your buddy's a mechanic, your buddy's a good guy, he's bigging him up, he's telling me he's like a Christian dude, he's gonna make sure that if something's...
He gonna pray over the engine.
You know what I'm saying?
Once he throw the Lord in there, he had you.
He like, if it's something small,
Throw some
my
water
buddy,
on that boy.
He just gonna be like, you good, and he gonna, you know, fix it for you. If it's just some little stuff, and I'm just like, for real? He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool, because ain't nothing really going bad with the car. It's not smelling, nothing's really leaking, nothing was
not
vibrating.
It's just something that happened out the
That
blue.
did not
Yeah, it
sound
was-
mechanically
Well, listen,
intelligible at all.
Majority of the time, if your car breaks down and something's wrong, you start to smell smoke, engine, fire, or things of that nature. But I ain't smelling nothing.
Lovey drive expensive cars, so all her shit happen on the outside.
Right.
Our shit happen on the inside.
So I'm thinking to myself, like, this can't be too bad. Like, I'm like, it's got to be like some simple. And get there, it's the simplest thing possible.
Yep.
My man do one thing and fixes it. He was like, he took something off some pressure off something, and he was just like, oh, you ain't got no gas.
You fix your shit for $1.69.
Listen, that non-gas, I'm talking 2 good gallons, $65. I was just like, oh.
Damn.
At least your other buddy took 20 off. So it was $145 for like
Damn.
2 gallons of gas to make it to the gas station.
Get your ass a check for the gas
Shit,
next
you better
time.
than me. I would have put my life on line and
That's
just got off the freeway.
$145 irresponsibility.
You know how negativity works though?
That's not Nick. Oh.
You get depressed and you get bogged down and you go, fuck this day, right? Because you mad. But in wholeheartedly, right, the whole day.
I throw days away all the time.
Literally, you go, I'm gonna start the fuck over. This some bullshit, right?
You fresh out the gate.
So what do I do? What do I
In the
keep-
red.
I keep going. Fuck that. Keep going. Don't ruin your Friday because of some small shit, some small inconvenience. It just, my car's fixed. I'm back on the road. I'm positive. Let's keep going. Support.
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Right? Let's support. So I keep going. I go to the black restaurant. and I get me some oxtails, beautiful oxtails.
Yeah, they cutting
I
up
don't
over there.
know if I was like
See, the
doing
Lord
some
made
fat
you wait
boy
on it.
shit.
That's what that
That was
was.
$145 oxtails.
He made you wait on it.
I don't know if I was doing some fat boy shit and comforting the hell out of myself with some oxtails, but it worked.
Nigga show out on show day.
That was good.
Most amazing.
Okay, shout out to the oxtail place.
What is it?
I'm trying to figure out what Greasy Spoon.
There you go.
I'm trying to figure out like, damn man, Corn ain't gonna make it tonight.
Man, look, I'm gonna make it. It just
The Lord just really didn't want you to have them oxtails
Listen,
yet.
when I'm calling you second, and I got people going beside me, looking at me like,
Blowing
you
at
the
you.
motherfucking reason all of
The
this
traffic is held up.
And I'm like,
Yeah, if that
This
traffic
just
y'all
happened.
stuck in,
Like,
it's
literally.
corn.
And you probably sat in the car with your windows up. You wasn't trying to hit shit.
right, yo ain't
Nigga looking straight forward, both hands on the
This is
wheel. Car not
bullshit.
running. He's not trying to
It's
make eye
not my
contact with
fault.
nobody.
So mess around, man. Just keep supporting, and you never know what'll happen. You know what I mean? So I got some help. Just the fact that the white dude jumped out of his car in traffic.
Yeah, because
Cut cross
the Mexican
traffic.
dude probably wouldn't have stopped if he wouldn't have saw the white guy.
No, the Mexican dude wouldn't stop unless I did what you told me to do, which was call him. and
I told you to call the toll people.
I did. They called him.
Oh, he called. Oh, they
So
wouldn't
it's
come.
all back to you. It's your fault.
Cause you told them when you was in, they said that's a bad spot to be trying to pick somebody up.
He knew he was gonna get that $100. He knew I wasn't go. He wasn't nowhere in hell. I was gonna be like, nah, bro, I ain't paying that.
I mean, what else you was gonna do? Push your car up that hill?
With your slides on. Them hoes would have been busted after the second step.
Exactly. So
Nigga.
I just got to figure out a way to hustle back $145.
Shit, you good? You want me to put a tip jar out there
I don't
tonight?
even like how she said.
Like, don't
It's
look. That was
possible.
one of them. Don't look this way.
Listen, I can strip. Shit happens.
Not tonight. We doing comedy
Hey,
tonight.
listen, when the show is over, the show is over. I got to figure it out.
Well, we not ending this show tonight.
I don't know.
Hey, we gonna
End it on the Amazon. If you can do the Amazon, I'll give you $145 right now. If you can lay on your back and hit the Amazon position right now.
hold on.
Right? How bad do you want it? I had to use my
That nigga
skeezy
said,
voice.
I'll walk for you, catch me like that. The bus stop is right there at the end of the parking lot.
Right.
You wouldn't do it for
He considered it though.
145?
Boris, you just said that if Boris' mouth wasn't
Yeah,
running, he
right.
would have said so. If Boris wasn't here, he would have been.
Yeah, hey, if I wouldn't hit, so you saying if I wouldn't hit, he'll be on the floor right now?
So that's what y'all say. Y'all really think that for $145, I'm gonna be over in the corner busting it loose like Rillos saying, "You know, never know." What's wrong with y'all? I'm good. I just
Hey.
had a stressful day.
Hey, if you'd have done that shit, I'd have been like, I'd have posted on Facebook, I need a new co-host tonight.
I just said that for shy by. You should have seen Boris's face.
Hell no, I wouldn't even let him get down there like that. He get down on the floor, I might start stomping. Like, you know what? Here,
It's gonna stop his friend. That's fucked
I'm
up.
gonna give you this $145. You ain't finna earn it like that.
I'm just trying to see how bad you want it.
If I got down there like that, I would expect him to start stomping me. It's just certain. I can't see my brother down there like that.
Somebody about that life.
What it? Q? You Amazoning? Oh man, you know what that is?
No.
Oh, yeah. Before you get up.
When you float.
Nah, don't get on that. Not that flow.
Not that flow.
Yeah, not that flow. Nah, that ain't for us. Yeah, show him the picture.
Before you ask him the question,
Look at Lexa just smiling like this nigga don't know what he getting this stuff into.
She started this
Yeah,
shit.
she ain't even looking it up.
It's because she know it's her
Yeah.
fault. She started this shit.
Yeah, you don't want to be.
No, it's a different way to ride the dick. That's it. It's just a different. That's it.
there's some dominance.
Yeah. No.
What's wrong with it?
I ain't doing that.
These niggas act like they got class and shit.
Oh no, I wasn't pulling it up on my phone.
He didn't even get
Just look up Amazon position. It'll show it. I just don't. I'm saying you just riding the dick a different way.
Nah.
We trying to find this. We trying to find.
Ain't nobody telling nobody to do that.
What? I don't understand. It's just a different.
More ride positions with your legs kicking down.
Yeah.
So how about you just sit in
Yeah.
position and let me sit
The way it's supposed to be.
That's not what the position's called. It's Amazon. You can grab your own legs.
I'm not
What if you decide to? What if I grab my legs and you decide to change your mind and I'm just sitting here with my legs held? No, hell no.
See, first off, I think Alexis over there becoming.
I talk too much
It's
shit to
just
be called
riding
like
the dick a
that.
different
I'll
way.
never hear the end of it.
Huh? It's just riding the dick a different way.
It's just certain stuff you can only do with one person in your life, and you got to be with that person forever, and that's one of them positions.
That's dominance. Isn't that dominance? That's a dominance type deal. It's great. She telling you to grab your ankles, and she looking you in your eyes and grunt.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah,
Oh, nothing like.
Stupid. She said that looks special.
Whatever you make, I'm good.
yeah, nah. Now, if I walked in and saw corn on the floor like this ain't cool right here. Like, because when somebody walks in a room, the first thing they do is look you in the eye. So if I'm walking in, he's going to look me in my eyes. And if he look me in my eyes in this position,
Hello.
I'm good.
come on.
Wow. That looks special.
I'm good.
And this is not as bad as the first one.
Hella athletics on there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So I forgot
it's
to catch a
crazy to
Charlie
me how
horse.
the way dudes.
I know
It's
my
crazy how
shit.
dudes view it to
I
me
ain't-
because it's like, to me, it's like you riding the dick except for the leg. Instead of his legs being down, his legs are up. But niggas look at it and it take a whole nother.
Hell no, you gotta
fraction.
stretch for that shit. I know I, gotta
nigga,
stretch.
huh?
Yeah.
So you gotta limber up.
Hell no.
I bet you Stedman hit that hoe.
It ain't even the thought
I
process.
bet Oprah got Stedman folded up in the Amazon.
Oprah probably,
Oprah probably couldn't do it.
he probably got her folded up in the
Hell
Amazon.
no.
No way that Oprah had Stedman in the Amazon, and there's no way that no regular man is sitting here going, this is a great position. We should try this, babe. I like this thought process.
Yeah, you gotta sneak that up on somebody. Like, he gotta be like knocked the fuck out, and you just wake up and nigga like, oh, well, wake up. What the fuck is you doing?
She riding the dick.
I'm good.
Hell no. I know I got bad knees and the back of my thighs are bad. You know, shit. I got everything is bad and from waist down.
So what other positions do we not do because men are uncomfortable with
I
stretching?
ain't uncomfortable. I just know I can't do that. I know my limits. It's a certain position you get in, like you probably gonna start like that's one of the positions where I feel like I gotta fight my way up. It's like you know, like
She's
like
just riding
like
it's not a fight
nah,
or a battle.
that's the
It's a
position, you
simple
know. Nah,
sexual
hell nah.
exchange.
You gotta fight your way up from that
She
position.
could just jump on it once or twice and then
No.
let you put your legs down.
No, you ain't gonna, you ain't letting me do shit.
See what I'm saying?
First off, I'm grown. You're not letting me do shit. Hell no. It
He'll
ain't
still
no.
have his drawers on one leg.
Hell no.
his foot will still have his one drawers.
Nah, 'cause I can't even picture myself on the
sorry.
ground like that. Like, nah. That's that shit. Like, I don't know in high school how y'all used to play. You know how one of your homeboys go get on the ground and like hide behind you, and the other one come push you over, and you stuck like that. You gotta get you gotta get up and fight. Like,
Right. Because somebody done got hurt like that. Like, they done got their arm broken.
Oh my gosh. No one has to
nah.
lose an arm.
Nate-
I'm just saying
yeah, Nate.
it's a simple position
It's
adjustment.
just like my reflex is just to, if you get pushed like that, you gotta kick. Like,
You're not a horse sport.
nah, I gotta kick. Nope.
Okay, so
Nah, you gotta
we
fight your
kept
way
it
up from there.
real on that note.
What else?
Nobody
What
wants.
else? Y'all gonna have to find some new positions. 'Cause let me pick the position. I gotta look at the chart before I decide I'm gonna do some new shit. Cause I gotta gauge my workout before I actually participate in something like that. If I done went and played basketball the day before, it probably ain't happening the next day. Huh? No,
I see you bounce all day, but don't put your legs.
nah, it ain't no way she finna hold me like that. I don't care. KK ain't finna hold me like that.
She could.
Like, she could. Yeah, try it if you want to. Yeah, we're gonna have a domestic situation. I'm gonna have on purple the next time you see me.
That's a terrible situation. It's a grown man that's getting forced into that.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere, like his wife ain't gonna let up on this shit either. Like, you gonna do it.
Yeah.
What if you fuck around and like it? I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there.
I know I'm not
just
gonna like
saying, if you get past the ego and you fuck around,
it ain't the ego.
it's nothing but ego.
No, it ain't.
Listen, if he
Why
likes
can't we
it-
get away from it? I tried to do a transition, and y'all keep bringing it right back to the Amazon position.
Yeah, you tried, but you try. See, it's different because you try to transition, but every time you transition, you make a noise that say y'all niggas know y'all will do that shit.
I do
Like,
not.
really, you ain't made no transition
what
at all.
noise
Like,
is that?
so what else we got going on? Like, nah,
What is
we not
happening?
doing it. So, Lovey, you just gonna have to. We not doing it today. We not doing it tomorrow. We not
That's some
doing it
shit nobody
evermore.
even think about it.
Exactly. Like who thought of that?
Obviously, an Amazon woman.
Nah, I done seen some Amazon women.
They actually hold that position while they drew that picture.
Right. Or
Okay.
they, somebody took a picture or
They
something.
actually hold it.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. It's just I don't mind letting the woman in control sometimes, but that's just too much control.
Ooh.
Like she can't give me the reins back if I'm in that position. Any
If you-
any other position you can take over. In that position, it ain't no take over immediately.
But first of all, you should be comfortable enough with the person who you're giving your peen to, at least in that moment, enough to be able to arch. Stretch.
Lovey just want a nigga to arch his back.
No.
Just so when y'all break up, she can say, I made that nigga arch his back.
Ah!
Fuck around me in the middle of an argument. You wasn't saying that shit when I had your back arched. Hell no. What a nigga gonna say after you say you done arched his back?
Nigga ain't gonna say much.
Yeah, what the fuck you gonna say?
He just gonna be like,
If a female yells something out like that, it's a lot of people around. Cause that's
Oh
not
my
something that you pull out when it's just you and her. And if she use it and it's just you and her, she's going to repeat it in front of
I
people.
think like 25-year-old Boris would have done it.
25-year-old Boris.
Yeah.
25-year. The Lord done brought 25-year-old Boris a long way. A mighty long way. You know this shit fall when it's a mighty long way.
25-year-old Boris would have did it.
Would've done it, bro.
See, I've been a preacher's kid for 21 years. Like, so when I was 13, that's what I'm gonna talk about tonight. I'm talking about when I made my transition from being a regular kid to a preacher's kid. Cause y'all be saying it's the worst ones, but no, we ain't the worst ones. We get the worst whoopings. And that's what we gonna talk about tonight because I feel like you know how trust me, I know. I almost I'm gonna talk about it tonight. The time I almost became a slave. Look, I ran away from home. Like
He was a runaway slave.
I was almost, my life flashed before my eyes when she was getting ready to whoop me with whatever she was about to whoop me with.
I'm gonna tell Mrs. Johnson.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Mr. Johnson because now that I think about it, they play a commercial where you can get your money back for like the shit that happened to you in the past. Like they got one for the Boy Scouts of America.
Oh my God.
They need to make one for the battered kids of America because when I was little, I was taking some real ass whoopings. And it's like when I was 13, that's when my parents, got into the ministry and stuff. And I thought it was gonna change. But these whoopings started coming with the hand of God behind them. And that's when I decided I wasn't gonna be bad no more. Like, that's when I got my life together. Cause I was one of the bad kids.
No.
I had got kicked off the bus for like a week.
That's it?
No, hey, I got kicked. I'm gonna tell this. Nah, I'm gonna wait till I get there to tell y'all that story. But I got kicked off for a week, and that's the day I ran away.
Ran away from what?
Home. Home. I was about to get beat like a slave.
My mama welcomed running away when I was like 6 years old.
Shit.
Ain't nobody gonna take your black ass.
Shit,
Go.
shit. Somebody took me in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I ran to the other neighborhood. First person I saw in the yard. Can I use your phone? I need to call the police. Somebody is trying to kill me.
Oh, boy.
What did you do to make your mama want to kill you?
I got kicked off the bus for a week. And my mom, I don't know, she was gonna kill me that day. It was pretty rough. And I knew I was finna die that. I wasn't recovering from that.
You see that silence? That's a bunch of kids that 9 out of 10 was experiment with fucking around 12 and 13 years old.
Now,
right
see, I wasn't fucking that young.
See, that's when you get the hell beat out you.
No, I wasn't doing that. I knew. I didn't even understand.
I was a kid.
I was kind of, I was still a kid then. Like, I knew what was going on in school, but you knew who house everybody was fucking at. It was like that person, now that person got a bunch of kids.
But I remember them whippings. Them was whippings for you.
Nah, I wasn't involved in that.
What's the worst thing you ever got whooped with?
Who, me?
Quiet Storm.
Oh,
heavy shoe.
Oh yeah.
I forged my mama see me. I got a U and cut
Oh, man.
She found it. Teacher found it. I had put an ink blot on there, bro. She pulled that shoe out of kid.
Oh.
I ain't been the same since.
All right. Been a quiet storm ever since.
Damn. What's the worst thing you ever got whooped with?
Well, okay. So my parents aren't like. Okay. So it was like a belt to a car that was sitting on the couch, on the arm of the couch once, and I had fucked up pretty good. And
What? A belt from the car?
Yeah, like a belt, like them rubber ones that don't really break.
Oh, why is it on the couch?
Well, it was probably broken or it was being exchanged on the other car. One of the two, but some kind of way it found its way to the back of me. And yeah, that was a painful one.
Let welts.
Well, I'd rather extension cord. I'll find an extension cord after ever. Like, shit, here, use this. Just don't use that.
Mm-hmm. You got choices.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Shit, I used to hate the whoopings. I used to hate the whoopings where they be like, "Hey, go get your switch." And I was a smart kid, so I'll go get the switch that's the driest, cause I know that one's probably gonna break. I got sent out to the house, sent outside about 3 or 4 times. They said, next time you come in here, this switch better not break. I'm gonna go get a switch myself.
Jeez Louise.
I got my
Should come
ass.
out with a branch.
So you know what? I'm just gonna get whooped by the tree. I'll put 2 hands on the tree, do what you gotta do. I was a professional ass whooping taker.
Time together.
Who got time to do that?
Yeah, like braid it up. Oh yeah, you about to get your real ass whooping.
Who got time to do that is what I'm saying.
Man,
I prefer to get beat in the heat of the moment.
So you got that kind of love.
Hell no.
That's real love. Right there.
Y'all ever had a Haitian ass whooping?
No. What's the worst thing you got whooped with?
Who, me or Rosen?
Whoever.
Shit, I probably got extension cord. But extension cord was probably like like a radio extension cord. It wasn't like when I ran away, I was finna get whooped with an extended extension cord.
One of them orange one?
Yeah, the 100-footer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who? Cast iron skillet. I've had one of them tossed. I've had one of them tossed in.
Who spanks? That's not a spanking. That's an assault.
Listen,
Hey, this
I'm talking about.
a real black mama, black grandmama gonna find whatever she can.
Whatever she can chunk at.
One day,
Yeah,
like.
the big wooden one.
Nah, see, one day I was getting off the school bus and my homeboy had got into trouble, but he was one of them homeboys that was like, shit, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. But usually his mama ain't home when he get out of school, so it's like, in my head, I'm thinking like, yeah, oh man, his parents let him do whatever the fuck he want. I can't do what he do. Man, one day his mama was at home and I guess the school had already called and told her that he had been cutting up and she was at home washing the car. As soon as he got off that bus, he walking in. Hey, mama, she just took that car wash, took the water hose, and just started whooping his ass in the yard.
I just seen somebody get a water hose.
He didn't come to school for about 2 weeks.
God damn.
Oh no,
Like
you
2
get
weeks.
back. Listen, in the country, black parents are proud of what they did.
Yeah, them war
Get your black ass on that bus.
Yeah. Make sure you wear your shorts tomorrow.
I want to get a phone call from somebody else's mama going,
Yeah.
girl, what did you do to that?
No.
That wasn't that bad.
What did he do?
Like seriously, because my mom used to say shit like, don't take your school clothes off in the gym class, because if you do, and these white folks come down here, your ass going with them.
Shit, my parents ain't care. I couldn't even sit down. That's how bad it was to me. I done took plenty of whoopings. Like I probably should get a check for the whoopings I done took.
I got a mentally challenged older brother. Beatings was like a natural occurrence.
Nah, it wasn't supposed to be natural in my house. You figure your parents get saved and it's gonna ease up.
Spare the child and get the rod.
Shit,
Something
they
like
told
that.
I ain't get.
Something like that.
It's like they had the hand of God behind them from that point on.
Spare
I'm
the
gonna get my life together.
spare the babies.
Spoil the child.
Yes.
All right, it's 8:20. We got a comedy show to get to. 13101 Kirkendall Road is right up the street. Get there on time. We're gonna have a bunch of comics coming through. Apparently, they've been hitting Lovey up. They've been hitting me up. They've been hitting Mr. White up. So hopefully they all show up. If not, we gonna be doing it. Did you bring the camera? If it's just us, we just gonna do the special tonight. Just make sure you get there on time, man.
I will.
Yeah, we ain't have, you filled up. You need me to stop you by the gas station.
I'm good.
I'm gonna follow you there. You can't afford to be.
I actually filled up earlier. 'Cause the
Oh,
guy was
really,
like,
man?
You got to put more than $10 in there, and I was just like, so right.
But you
Black
know,
stereotype.
that's a blessing because it could have been worse, man. It could have really been something going on. So for it to just be gas, $145, you know, you made it. We headed to the show tonight. We about to cut up.
Positive.
Appreciate y'all tuning in with us. We'll be back for
Just
the
wait
verse.
till about 10 o'clock. He gonna be thinking about that offer. He gonna text me and be like, what you had said about that $145? You meant what you had said about that $145?
3 drinks later.
Right. Question mark.
Yeah, go on, block them now. Block them on all social media platforms too. But yeah, we're gonna be there tonight. We're gonna be cutting up. Are we doing the verses this Sunday? The producer?
They haven't said anything, so I'm gonna say no.
All right, cool. So enjoy your weekend. Holidays coming up. We are helping families. So if you want to give something food-wise, we're going to gather all the materials tomorrow. So just reach out to me on social media. I'll come pick it up, do whatever I got to do before 5 o'clock. Also, the toy drive is on December the 12th.
December 12th.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure I get my toys because we're going to be out of town in McAllister that weekend. So I'll have my toys sent over early.
Oh, McAllister has great sandwiches.
Yes. So we're going to... Not that one.
Deli.
Oh.
Yeah.
Deli.
I was like, then I was like, why y'all planning to go to a deli
McAllister, Oklahoma.
in 2 weeks? Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to go.
Yeah, we
So I guess I won't be here either.
We're gonna make it a team trip. So, but we'll send our toys early. Make sure we support that. Is it anything else we doing other than, you know, we got the regular shows throughout the week. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Come get these laughs tonight. www.love2 Jam Radio.